Welcome. Thank you for ordering a server from Diploy. This is the first step in setting up your server. In a few easy steps you will configure your server to be production ready. If you feel that at any moment of the setup you need help, you can request a live chat by going to your client portal and click the live chat link at top or bottom of each page. Let's start with accessing the client portal first at diploy.net/portal. On the login page you can select your preferred language. Also, can you start a live chat by clicking the live chat link. To log in, please fill in the credentials who have been sent to you by email. On the client portal homepage, you find all the necessary information such as your account information, bought products, support tickets and due invoices. Here you can open a ticket by clicking this button. To update your account details, click this link. At the menu you can navigate the site and access other information. Please follow us and share our posts and videos on the various social media sites to stay updated on the latest details from Diploy. Thank you. Now, let's have a look at your current products at Diploy. This page shows all your hosting products. When clicking the arrow you will have the option to cancel your product. Please click the View Details button to bring up the product-specific details. On the Products page, you have a detail overview. You can see here the IP address, host name, next due date and several other key information about your product. Each tab gives you extra control options for your server. Options like reboot, backup, snapshot and many more can be executed with one click. Now click on the Server Control tab. The first thing you need to do is update the RDNS. Always make sure it reads server. Your domain name. Click Rename to update your records. Now let's click on the Control tab to gain full control over your server. On this page, as from the Management Action tab, you can reboot, shut down, power on and off your server. You can also reinstall the server with a new distribution. Do keep in mind that when you start a new install or reinstall you will lose all the data on your server. It is best to create a snapshot in case you would like to revert back to your old installation. After clicking a function, you can monitor its process here. You can refresh the history to get the latest updates regarding the progress of your server. Click the Snapshot tab so we can control our snapshot functions. A snapshot is an one-moment backup of the current state of the server. Snapshots shouldn't be used for daily backups. For daily backups, use the auto backup function. Snapshots can be reinstalled and deleted. It is also possible to use a snapshot from one of the other servers you own in our network. Let's log out and continue with the server setup. Please do follow us by clicking the social media links at the top. Let's start up PuTTY. You can download PuTTY at putty.org. It is an easy shell program to access your server. You do not need to have any skill to execute the following setup step. Enter your IP address and port number, which will be 31245. Then click Open. Accept the warning and log in with your SSH credentials, which have been provided to you by email. After logging in, you have to put in the following line: nano, space, / etc., / hosts, and press enter. Now you have opened your hosts file. On the page we are going to modify the IP and host name. Navigate down with the arrow keys, and use backspace to delete the current IP address. Now type your IP address with the dots, and make sure to leave enough space between the IP and host name. Next, we need to adjust the host name. delete the host name, you can leave the part that says server behind the host name. Make sure that you have server dot your domain. To conclude the file editing, we need to save the file and exit. To save the file, press Ctrl and the O key, then press Enter. To exit the file, press Ctrl and the X key. You can now close PuTTY. For the last step in the setup, you need to open your browser and enter https:// followed by your IP address, :2087, and press Enter. Log in with the credentials provided by us in the email. Please agree to the agreement. On this page you need to start with filling in your email address. Please make sure the host name is correct. If this is not the case, please adjust it. You can skip this step, as your IP is already set up. Bind is the preferred setup for this server. Here you fill in your name server, NS1 and NS2 followed by your domain name. Check the box, add an entry and fill in the IP address of your server. You can leave the FTP setting as it is. The mail setting has to be set to courier. You can change this later if you would like to use Dovecot. You can choose to install Perl modules if you like. To conclude the setup, you need to click the button. Select your preferences, but it is best to leave it as it is. This is your WHM homepage. From here you can administrate your server. Choose in the left menu the link Basic cPanel and WHM Setup. Scroll down and check if the right IP address is shown. If you see a different IP address, please change it to your server IP address. Then scroll down and click Save. If you wish to use Dovecot instead of Courier, then you can change it by going to Server Configuration, then click Mail Server Selection. Click the Dovecot option, and scroll down the page to click Save. Now, you can start to use Diploy mail server. Let's add a new domain, which uses our own name servers. Here you can see all of your domains, and enter cpanel or update information. Enter cpanel, and add an email account. Enter the information to create a new account, and click Create Account. Each email address gives you access to information to set up your email in Outlook or any other email client. On each email address you can click Access Webmail. Log in with your password and choose your preferred webmail client. In your webmail you are able to view, compose, and archive your emails. You can also set up automatic messages, and much more. By going to your IP address/webmail or your domain/webmail, you can log in with your email address and password. This concludes WHM setup on your server. If you have any questions or need assistance, you can open a support ticket or contact a support agent on live chat. Thank you for choosing Diploy as your hosting provider.